Now listen, I've made a lot of videos pertaining to female attraction. I've made a lot of videos on why female attraction is a distraction in itself. Let's talk female attraction today. Let's talk about the biological aspects of it. Let's talk about the things that are at play spiritually when we experience female attraction, or just females just looking at us, females wanting to experience the type of man that we are. And now, before we jump into today's video, make sure you are liking this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this growing community so you don't miss out whenever I upload great videos like this one. So now listen, you guys got to understand that your semen, the life force essence that we have within us, you guys got to understand that this thing right here that we are holding on to is very powerful. Now, I'm not saying that it's more powerful than God, because God is the one who gave us men our bodily fluids and things of that nature. So this is why I always say you can't put retention on a pedestal. You can't put your semen on a pedestal, because it is God essentially who is giving us these things in order to be great. And this is why he tells us to not fornicate. This is why he tells us to not do certain things. Y'all be thinking God be telling us to do things just for the fun of it. No, it's a reason why God tells us not to steal. It's a reason why he tells us not to kill. It's a reason why he tells us not to covet other people's things. He doesn't just tell us things in vain. So when it comes to female attraction, y'all got to understand that you are standing out. Who you may perceive yourself as, you are now standing out amongst many. Because a lot of guys in today's world, they don't have knowledge of themselves. They don't have knowledge of self. They don't even know God. They don't even know Christ. And this is not me trying to throw people under the bus, but it's just reality. So psychologically, a woman knows when a man is on his A game. A woman knows when a man is actually on his purpose and he's actually striving to complete something that is bigger than him. A woman knows these things based on how you carry yourself, based on how you speak to her, based on the way you communicate to her. Women can automatically pick up on these things, because women are very emotional creatures. Women are more moved by words. How you make something sound and feel to a woman is what moves them. So we got to understand that. And that's the reason why a lot of women now are more drawn to us. When you are taking back your power as a man, when you are living for God, when you are essentially living pure, women can sense this. A lot of people can give themselves away just by the first thing they say or come out of their mouth, right? A woman will know you're only with her just to lay with her based on the things you guys talk about. That's why I say you men have to have substance. You have to have substance as a man, because if you don't, when you get around an attractive woman or, physically appealing woman, all you're going to be thinking about is, I want to have sex with this woman. That's all you're going to be thinking about. So women can pick up on that. The slightest thing you say, women can pick up on that. And that doesn't make them feel good as a woman, because they're like, dang, like this is all this guy wants. And that's why women, y'all gotta have substance too. Because men, just like how you guys know when we want to lay down with y'all, men knows when they can easily just sleep with you. And this is why a lot of men speak to you the way they do. This is why a lot of men approach you the way they do, because of the way that you're carrying yourself. Now, if you're a woman living for God, you should know that you shouldn't be dressed in a certain type of way that's going to essentially attract the wrong type of man. So when you're on retention, my brothers, you are going to notice that, or women are going to notice that you stand out. And this is not on no prideful stuff. This is all facts. This is all facts. Women are going to know that you are the top 1%. They're gonna know. They're gonna know based on the way you carry yourself. So we got to think about it. If we are retaining onto our life force essence, if we are retaining onto something that can create a whole other human being, imagine what is taking place within us. Imagine what is taking place within us. When you're not playing with your life force essence, when you're not playing with things that are an essence to your body, when you're not playing with these things or toying with these things, you're actually on your journey of purity and righteousness. Think about all the things, even spiritual things that are at play. Think about these things, man. And that should make sense as to why we experience female attraction. Because it's life is very spiritual, you guys. Life is very spiritual. Female attraction, it hits different. It hits a bit different now when you're retaining your seed, and that's just facts. Honestly, I feel like us humans, we're biologically programmed to know, like, okay, that person right there, they're in their best state to procreate with me right now. They're in their best state right now to reproduce and make a child. I feel like that's what a lot of women look for in men, right? Of course, other things play a part. A lot of women might care about height. A lot of women might care about looks. Even though they might say they don't care about looks, a lot of women do care about looks because, they don't want no ugly baby coming out the womb. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. A lot of things play a part when it comes to women trying to find a man that she can reproduce with and start a family with. So when she sees you on retention, you're naturally on your journey, you're naturally being pure, your relationship with God, your relationship to the spiritual aspects of life is improving. What woman isn't going to want to be with you, man? This is why we attract good attraction and bad attraction, right? This is why we attract these things, because a lot of women are going to want a piece of what you have. And it's all subconscious. Like, a woman isn't gonna just come up to you and be like, "Oh, I know you're retaining on your seed. I want some of that." No, she's not gonna do that. But it's all subconscious. A woman just knows that's the guy that I wouldn't mind having children with. A woman knows these things, man. Just like how you might see a woman and be like, "Yo, I wouldn't mind her being the mother of my kids." But that's when you have to notice what is bad attraction and what is good attraction. Because you can see somebody that looks good, but whole time you're lusting over them. You're thinking about what they would look like in bed or something like that. That is where you got to discern the two and realize where you're coming from. Where is your attraction coming from? Is it coming from love, or is it coming from a place of lust? But you guys got to understand that once you're retaining your seed, man, like, this is a very powerful thing. There's a very powerful thing that a lot of people still aren't doing. That's why women are so drawn to you. This is why you have to stop playing with yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why your chances of actually finding a good woman is heightened on retention also. Because you're now living how you're supposed to naturally live. Think about it, man. So women, they already know, like, who they want to have a baby with. They already know these things. And especially when a woman sees you, she's definitely going to want to do something, man. Whether that's good or bad, whether she want to just, hook up one time or start a family, she's going to know. And obviously, we shouldn't fall for the ones who just want to hook up one time. Like, nah, we're not on that type of time. And that's very important also, like, staying away from, women who are giving off, that Jezebel vibe. Women who are just on that type of frequency, like, you just gotta stay away. If you think about it, man, when you're on retention and you know how to speak to a woman, that's why you gotta develop confidence as well. And I might make a whole nother video on confidence and retention. This is why it's very important to have confidence, man. Because once you have confidence, once you gain confidence on this journey and you know how to speak, you know how to use your mouthpiece, I'm telling you, man, like, women are going to want you, man. For real, for real. And you now become kind of dangerous in a sense. especially if you're already a charismatic person, especially if you naturally know how to speak and use your words, because our words are powerful. So if you are on retention, you know how to speak, if you have confidence, I'm telling you, man, like women are going to want you, bro. So listen, stay tuned for, the video that I'm gonna probably make on confidence. If you like this video, man, make sure to give it a nice thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys thought of this one, man. Share this video with a friend because they will need it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one.